The NFL season may be over, but are you ready for some football?
Yeah, of course we are. And we are talking flag football this morning and Lincoln High School. They're kicking off their season today. Our Ross Dimattei is live at the school this morning, joining us with more on how girls are helping to grow the game of flag football. This is fantastic, Ross. Good morning.
Yeah, I love this story. Good morning, Janelle and Jim. So fresh off of an Eagles Super Bowl championship, you might imagine that football fandom in our area is at an all-time high, and you would be absolutely right. But you may not know that it's especially growing in popularity amongst girls, and in part, that is thanks to the growth of flag football. So let's say good morning to the ladies from Lincoln High School here. So nice of them to join us so early on. And I want to say good morning to the coach, Ruth Onyekwelu. What a great group you have here. I know you guys are preparing. You put this team together 3 years ago, right? What was kind of the inspiration behind it? How'd you come up with this idea to form a flag football team for the ladies?
If you actually look at it, females always been a part of football. You know, when I was young, I was playing. I was a pure athlete. I wanted to play. I wanted to participate. And if you think about it, females is the most viewership for football. You know, females been around, so it's like this is our opportunity to play. So it's like, why not? And I'm a college official, so I one of the few females that participate in officiating on a Division I level. So it's like, why not? Let's get the opportunity. So
you've seen it firsthand how much the ladies love the game, and now it's just becoming more popular for them to actually play, especially in this form that is flag football. I want to bring in Delaney, one of the stars of the team, a budding wide receiver. So we stopped by practice last week. We were pretty blown away by how thorough you guys are, how passionate you are. What made you personally want to get involved with flag football, and what do you see from your teammates when it comes to the passion for the game?
What made me decide to actually do it was my wrestling coach. He kind of pushed me towards it and said, "Oh, you should try flag football." And my team, we all
As the fire alarm goes off, pay that no mind. I loved your answer. So it was wrestling that inspired you, and you've just loved the game ever since?
Wrestling coach, he just kind of pushed me towards it and said, "Oh, you should try it." And yeah.
What is it like going to practice with your teammates every day and playing football? What do you love about it?
It's fun. I made some really new friends. These 3 people right here. I'm really close with them, and we hang out outside of practice.
It's all about the bonds, right?
Yeah.
So just finally, guys, we know that flag football has become one of the fastest growing sports in the entire country. And I want to hear from all of you ladies throughout the course of the morning. We're going to do more reports. But let me just end with you, Ruth. What do you think has contributed to that growth in popularity amongst flag football specifically?
I think we at a point that we just want to play. We want to have fun. We just don't want to watch it on TV. We want to participate.
All right, really quickly, big game tonight, season opener. Who are you guys playing, and how are you feeling about your team's chances tonight?
I think that we're going to win. Benjamin Rush is a really good team, but we're going to come out on top.
The rivals over at Rush High School, consider yourselves warned. The ladies from Lincoln are coming for you. Guys, we got more reports about the growth of flag football, especially amongst young girls, over the course of the morning. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
It's amazing. To your point, Ross, it has been exploding, and nice to see it doing so here in our region as well. All right, we'll be checking back with them later on. Thank you, ladies and Ross.
NFL season may be over, but are you ready for some football? We're talking flag football this morning, and Lincoln High School is kicking off their season today. Ross Dimattei is live at Lincoln High School this morning. Joins us now with more on how this version of the sport and young girls are helping to grow the game. Morning, Ross.
Good morning, Jim. Yeah, it's really something to behold. They're going to have to start calling us the City of Champions soon after the Eagles won the Super Bowl and after the ladies from Lincoln High School are done winning their own Super Bowl this year in the Flag Football League. This has been so cool to watch, just the explosion of the sport. And I'm going to start with Ed McGettigan over here, the athletic director. Yeah. Take us back to the beginning. Where did this idea come from to start flag football, especially amongst girls at the school?
Yeah, it was the idea of the Philadelphia Eagles. They decided to start, grow the game. They wanted to grow the game, so it was the Eagles Go Birds. So it was their idea, and they, along with the school district, PIAA, and District 12, decided to give this great opportunity to girls to play football. My daughter, Grace, didn't like football when she was younger, but now I wish she would have had this opportunity to be able to play. She didn't like football when I was coaching and when her brothers were playing, but now she's a huge Eagles fan, and these guys are getting a great opportunity to play the most popular sport in America.
And they love it. You can just see the joy on their face. Yeah. And you handpicked Coach Ruth over here, and I'm going to bring Ruth in right now. What was that pitch like? What were your first thoughts when you heard this idea that they were going to start a flag football team?
Well, it's funny that one of the things he said that if you don't do it, we're not doing it. So I was like, oh, I'm down. I'm ready to go. Like, this is, like he said, like one of the best sports in America, and these girls need opportunities.
And we were seeing the footage of you guys practicing last week. Very intense. I want to see some of these skills on display. Can we send the ladies out to maybe run some routes and see what they got in store? All right, and while they do, Rory's going to go over and show off their skills over here. Tell me, what have you been drilling? What are the main coaching points that you've been trying to get across to these ladies? Some of them have no football experience before signing up.
So, I mean, right now it's just baby steps, little things, you know, how to snap the ball, where to stand, what routes. I think routes is the biggest thing because we need plays, defense, staying in your bubble, talking. You know, even if you're on the bench, saying run or pass, you know, helping your team, because football is about helping each other. It's not an individual sport. So we got to help each other to be more impactful and win games.
So well said. And look at the rollout, the delivery. They learned the routes, obviously. Guys, I played a little bit of football growing up. These ladies know the game in and out. I'm so impressed, and I know they're going to have a great season. They actually ended last year with a winning streak, but it starts tonight. Kickoff the season openers tonight on about a 10 or a 12 game schedule, and really the sport has exploded in popularity, especially amongst girls. Guys, I'll send it back to you.
Looking good out there. Thank you, Ross. Appreciate it.